All right, looks like we're live. So this will be the first live. Oh, hey, Zach the Pickle King is on here live, ladies and gentlemen. My buddy Zach. Get my mic adjusted here for the evening here. Let's see what lighting looks better and not. And there we go. Got lights everywhere in this freaking studio, so I'm trying to figure out what looks better and worse and all that kind of fun stuff. What's going on, Zach? What's up, buddy? So I woke up this morning. I was feeling terrible, but throughout the course of the day, I felt better and I had some coffee. And man, the leg lamp back there is just blazing. I might have to may have to turn that off. It looks like a freaking meteor. Hold on. Let's see what's going on there. Here we go. What's up, exact? Just he says, just hanging with you, pimp. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. So this is the first we're going live here tonight. I'm feeling a little bit better. We got 9 folks in the crowd. Who all's there? Kim Petriniak. Glad to hear you're feeling better. I am, buddy. I got my fidget spinner here. Check that thing out. Is that come on? Yes, I am a kid at heart. Although this one weighs 1/4 pound and it's made out of minted like they actually had to carve this thing. So that's the way I roll. Hoff, aloha, buddy. What's up? So we're getting some folks rolling in here now. And I just thought this would be fun tonight. Like I said, I felt like crap this morning. I feel really bad that I didn't get to do the morning show. Amanda, how are you, sweetheart? How you doing? This is awesome. I love getting to see my friends. And well, I don't get to see you, but I get to chat with you. Jimmy. What's up, Jimmy Hoffa? Jimmy Hoffa, get it? But what do we got? 8 people in here so far. So my goal tonight, Clannon's in here. Hold on, everybody. I'm going to do this later too, Clannon, when everybody gets in here. Look at this thing. It's freaking stupid. This thing is made out of Damascus steel. So Mr. Clannon sent this to me. And what's up, All American Adventures? You the man. So Clannon sent me this. It's a pipe tamper, right? So you can scoop your tobacco that way, tamp it this way. I mean, look at this thing. Damascus steel. That's going to be here after I'm here. This thing weighs a ton. I mean, it's crazy as small as this thing is. It weighs a ton. And Eric sent that to me just as a little gift. And I really appreciate that, Eric. This thing it's freaking the bomb and it's really smooth. So I kind of actually kept it in my pocket. It's been kind of like one of those, just little stones that you rub. Dan Gregory, nice hat. A lot of people hate that hat. It makes them angry. I get it. This hat, it angers a lot of people. Next time I'll wear the one that really angers people. Yes, Eric Clennon, I do like that. Super cool. Yeah. So at All American Adventure, you're going to check in for the rest of the crew. So All American Adventures is one of the dudes, one of the KLR 650 guys that rides motorcycles. And so he's just checking in to make sure I'm still alive because I didn't post many motorcycle videos when I was sick, or not sick, when I had operation hernia. When your guts want to jump out through your stomach. So anyway, I thought tonight we could just hang out, goof off, and whatever you want to talk about, let's talk about it. I have my Russian Ural mug, which you guys know I have a Russian Ural with a sidecar. So I got some hot tea in this bad boy because I'm trying to get better. There may or may not be some elixir in here. Yeah. All right, then. So what's going on, Jimmy? Jamie Brasher. is in the house. Or Jay, what did I say? Jay Diddy? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So a lot of my friends were like, "How do I find this channel? I have no idea what it sounds like or how to get to it." Also, what does the audio sound like? Just since this is the first time that we've been doing this, I'm not running it through a processor. I'm just literally kind of checking it out here on the mixer. So I just want to make sure that like we got enough signal and everything sounds good. So let me know. All right, sounds good. Great, good, good. All right, cool. Jamie says Reverend Clannon. Sounds good, Kevin Trinek. All right, great, great, great. Sup. Clannon sounds good. Sultry. What's up, Jamie? How are you doing, buddy? Womp, womp, womp. Oh, I'm sorry. Anyway, Jamie is single. He's looking for ladies and he likes long walks in the park and fireside chats. He's looking at buying a RV soon. So you could be his partner in doing that. Anyway, sorry, Jamie. Jamie is actually going to be on the channel, not this weekend, but next weekend. Is that right, Jamie? Am I wrong? Yes. Josh is on. Can we watch the Super Bowl like this and comment on certain angry fits? Oh, snap diggity. I love you, Josh. Zach the Pickle. Drum solo. It could happen. I mean, it's right back there, right? It's just behind lava lamp and the leg lamp. And there's a picture of Carl Perkins over here. Me and Brian Setzer. Yeah. So somebody was like, dude, you ain't never bred no Brian Setzer. Hold on. Look how young I am. That's crazy. Oh, sorry. That's me and Mr. Brian Setzer. Stupid. Crazy young. All right. So what do we got in here? We got 11 people, man. This thing is growing. This is stupid. All right, hold on. I got to close some windows over here on the Sorry, this is the first one, so I'm shooting from the hip tonight, guys, and I'm not at absolute full force. I'm just gonna be honest with you because I woke up this morning, I felt like garbage. So like I said, I'm trying to make it through with some elixir. My doctor Bobby ain't on here yet, but Bobby told me to do some. What did he tell me to do? Some some liquor shots, and I was like, yeah, I'm not sure if I can do that and do a live thing, but I can do some hot tea with a little bit of adult elixir in it. Fireball, that's all right, Kevin. Thank you. Yeah, Fireball. So it was Fireball, and I'm like, I used to do Fireball a lot when I was kayaking on the Harpeth River, which is literally just down the hill from me, and yeah, it's not a great idea. It's hard to paddle when you can't paddle. Who else is in here? Man, we got people jumping in and out. This is awesome. Had a few. Kevin, are you primed, buddy? Are you getting primed? He's like getting the motor going. All right, let's see. Is the view good? Sorry, everybody. I'm shooting this literally off my iMac camera, so I apologize. It's not the quality I would like, but at this point, we are literally just what? Jimmy says, I saw you discussing on the stocking caps. I'm morally opposed to that wearing in Hawaii. Dude, you live in Hawaii. I get it. I live in Tennessee. You might remember, yeah, poor camera 2 ain't here, Clannon. It'll hopefully be back maybe if we do live channels. But Jimmy, if you live in Hawaii, brother, you don't need stocking caps. It's beautiful there all the time. We can't all be as fortunate as you are, sir. Let's see else what we got here. Man, can y'all see this? Is this on your screen too? Please tell me it is, because it's hilarious. Kevin says, no, I was talking about your fireballs. Oh Lord. So anyway, so my Jimmy says it's in the low 80s. People will be at the bus stop in a hoodie and a cap. It's freezing if it's 80. I get it, man. So my girlfriend is actually out of town. Well, yeah, she's in the next town over, staying with her daughter, and she's going to her granddaughter's basketball game tomorrow morning. So got the house to myself tonight and started feeling better. So I thought, you know what? Hey, Gracie Brasher's on. What's up, Gracie? Fist bump. So that's Jamie's daughter, and she was always with us while we were on the Transamerica Trail. She would always check in and make sure her daddy and I were okay. If you don't know about the Transamerica Trail, check my page, and you can watch Jamie and I drive like idiots across mountains. It's super fun. Good to see Gracie's on here. And let's see who else. Man, this is fun. I actually enjoy this. So, what do you guys want to see on these? Because I may start doing, instead of doing maybe a Friday show, I might do a Friday night show if we want to just get together and like hang out and do something stupid. This could be kind of fun, actually. So I'm doing my show now is going to be technically Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then if I get a guest, I will do that on. I'll do the guests on the weekend. Jamie's lined up, and then I have another buddy of mine who said he's going to do it, and I'm going to just put him on the line and say that he's going to do it. His name is Matt Spiker. He's married to Pam Tillis, and he is a restaurateur and a musician, and his dad is a famous musician, and his brother's an awesome musician, and he comes from a family of crazy musicians, and I met him in high school, and we've been friends ever since. So I kind of wanted him to come on so that he could basically tell how he has reinvented himself throughout the years, because he's done a very good job of it and super successful and maintain being a super nice guy. So that makes me feel good. Zach, the Pickle King, says, what about a burlesque show? Yeah, no one wants to see that. And so that's good. Zach, Amanda, can you reel him in, please? Amanda's my good buddy. Let's see here. Eric Clannon says, this is fun. Kevin Petriniak says, I hope everybody doesn't care I'm using your last name. I mean, it is on the live chat screen over here on the side. So I hope that's okay. Let's see. Yeah, so this seems like it could be a fun idea. So maybe I do Monday show, Tuesday show, do Friday night show. Eric Clan says, I don't care. You already did it. Dude, this thing is, I'm sorry if I keep mentioning it and I'm a complete nerd for doing it. Look how freaking cool this thing is. It's Damascus steel. So they can y'all see that? Yeah, you surely can. So it's different steels like blended together. And this thing weighs, I know it looks small, but for the size it is, it weighs a ton. And like I said, this thing it's going to outlast me, and it's going to be one of those things I just carry in my pocket. I can tell, because it's like when you rub on it, it's like, it's comforting. So anyway, Clayton says, so you have fireballs. And Amanda says, that's impossible to reel in Zach. I get it. Impossible. You married him. I mean, I was there. I saw it. It's legal and shit. I said shit. Sorry. All right, cool. So as you guys know, I talked about on my channel, and if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Obviously, all you people are, but I'm hoping some people will, like new subscribers, will actually start watching some of these videos, because I was checking my, yes, Jamie, I said shit. Anyway, oh wait, it says this message is held for review because you said a bad word. That's funny. Anyway, what was I going to say now? I'm sorry. I was so amazed that it said this message is going to be held. I'm going to show it. Jamie said shit. So I have like a thing on here on my console where I can approve, or like it's thumbs up, thumbs down. So if you cuss, I have the ability to put it through or not put it through. All right. So this is fun. I'm enjoying this. Anyway, sorry. Thank you, Kevin. Subscribers. So, literally, I have 77% when I look at my analytics on YouTube, 77% of people that watch my videos are not subscribers. So right now I have like 700 and like 20 plus something. And if I actually had those, I'd have 3,800 subscribers. So I'm trying to get to the 1,000 subscribers so then I can monetize the channel. But what that also allows me to do is where is it? Then I can live stream from my phone. So on YouTube, you have to have at least 1,000 subscribers, because if you don't, they don't want you subscribe or live streaming from your phone. And I get why that is. They don't want idiot people going in shooting up churches and live streaming the garbage that they do, or whatever they do. They want you to be an established um, YouTube contributor so that you can actually stream. So if I could get to 1,000, that'd be great. So if you guys know, what's up, Chip Lucky? What's going on? I finally subscribed. You happy? Now love the show. Awesome, buddy. I'm glad you're here. It's good to see you here. So if you know friends, please share it and just let them know, say, hey, come check out this guy. It's a lot of fun. It's just, so the day show is just, it's light, it's easy stuff. The weekend show is going to be more, like Jamie's going to come on and he's probably going to say cuss words, maybe, I don't know. But we're going to talk about stuff. And so Warren, if you haven't watched the first weekend, so Warren was a guitar player for Tabasco Cat. And he had the number 3 podcast in the world back in started, I think 2013. And so he walked away from that because it was crazy and he got death threats and all that stuff. But if you could tell your friends, come check it out. I mean, I'm here to have fun, and I think it'll be a fun hang. And I kind of just want to do what you guys want to see. I've got the pipes, I got the drums, I got skateboards, stand-up paddleboards, kayaks and stuff. So during the summer, I'll also be doing stuff where I'm not just here in the office. I'm doing, I'm gonna film me riding my motorcycles on my KLR 650, and I'll film stuff down in the basement. Oh yeah. So All American Adventure said they say to post, then post some more so you can pop up in the algorithms. And I totally believe that. So my method of YouTube is shotgun. Just keep reloading and put videos out, right? And it's not everybody's gonna love it, not everybody, whatever, right? So hopefully it it reaches certain people, and if it doesn't, that's okay, and I'm cool. I'll just keep on chugging. All right, let's see what else is going on here. Jamie, so you can say shit, but I can't type shit. That's exactly right, Jamie. I have this. I am completely in control of your life because I have this. I can choose to, or yeah, sorry, Jamie. Anyway, did I mention I have this really cool pipe tamper? No. So anyway, so if you have friends that, and in the summer, I kind of want to do a lot of like camping stuff. So what I'm thinking about doing is I'm trying to make this more portable. So I have a really small mixer down here, small interface, and then I'm going to get a really nice Mac laptop. So that way, when we go camping, I can actually take that laptop with me, and I have a couple of these mics and stands, so we could hook it to a picnic table. We could do whatever. So if somebody was camping with me, I can take it out, film it, and then post that to the page, because I think that'll be super fun too. Like, I kind of want to, I don't want to just always do it from here. I want it to be kind of moving around. So that's the next thing is I got to get a MacBook Pro, because I'm running Final Cut Pro X, which is a huge piece of software. And this software, I mean, you could make feature movies on this software. Like, that's how powerful this is. I think it'll edit up to, I think it's 28 tracks of video at the same time. So I'm doing like 2 and like some titles and stuff like that. but my iMac is from 2000. When did I move back here? 2000. Amanda, help me. 2012. Yeah. So this is probably like a 2012 Mac, and it's struggling to run Final Cut Pro because it's a huge piece of software. So again, if you have friends that you think will enjoy this channel, and again on Friday nights, if you guys want to do Friday nights, that sounds fun to me. Tell your friends, man. We'll get on here, we'll chat, we'll BS about everything. And that to me will be fun because that's what I'm all about. Who's his lineman? Good idea. All right, everybody die out there. Hold on. We got who? Let's see. Can I click on this? Who all do we have? We got 8 folks looking around here. Who all's here? Shout out if you're here. Because I don't know who else is. It tells who's here, but I'm trying to figure out. Oh, here we go. Participants. Boom. All right. Live 10. There we go. This shit rocks. We'll show that. Jamie, I'm going to click to show that. Kevin still here. Zach present. Because it says we got 11 now, so we got a couple of extra people join in. So just tell me what you guys think about the channel. What would you like to see on the channel since you're here and I have you in this round table? Zach, be careful. And Jamie posted a picture of poo, so that's nice. Because I want to keep it interesting for you guys, but at the same time, it's kind of a free form channel for me to just BS and whatever every morning. So sorry I couldn't do today, but I just felt like crap when I woke up this morning. But hopefully Monday morning I will be revitalized and ready to go. Zach, stop putting up pictures of. I'm not sure what that is. Amanda, reel him in, please. Amanda, how are you and Zach watching this differently? Are y'all both on the same computer or are you doing it on your phones? All right. So Jimmy says toys, cycles, Jeep projects, boards, crazy scooters, etc. All right. So Jimmy, right now, my 97 Jeep Wrangler, the front passenger side fender has got a hole rotten in it about that far, by about that wide. And so I'm getting ready to fill that with fiberglass and some navel jelly and then some Bondo and sand that and paint it. But I didn't know it was there and I had patched it earlier and it rotted all the way through. So in where you live in Hawaii, I'm sure you understand that with the salt water. So got that. The Triumph 67 Triumph that I have, which is a Bonneville 650 with a hardtail suicide shifter, no front brake. I've got that completely running now, and it starts on one kick. And it is basically like riding an insanely fast tractor. It's scary as hell, but it's super fun. The KLR 650, well, I mean, it's, it runs all the time. You kick it. Kim I bought her a Honda Rebel 250, which you could run that on basically anything that lights on fire. You hit the key on that thing and it's up and going. So I rode it around the neighborhood the other day and it looked like I was riding a scooter. Let's see. Oh, wait, comments are coming in. Based on recent conversations, I'd love to hear more about camping and RV experiences. Yeah, so Jamie's looking at buying a camper. So if you guys want to chip in and give him some knowledge of your camper owners, I own a toy hauler. And he's trying to get one so we can do a little camping together, which will be super fun. Anybody else out there that wants to hook up with us, do some camping, and which will also mean you might be part of a podcast if you're camping with us. Chips, David Lucky. I'm going to call you Chip. Is that okay? Please. I'm going to say that now so that you don't freak out, but just reply. Amanda, we have you on the TV and I got you on my phone. You're on Zach's phone too. Wow, that's kind of scary because I've been in your living room and that makes me kind of weirded out that that you're watching me on TV and on your phones. Dude, that bike is sweet. And I think when Jamie comes on, we're gonna showcase my KLR 650 maybe behind us. I'm gonna put it on I have a bike lift and we'll lift that up kind of behind us so that you can kind of see what we rode on the Transamerica Trail. It might be too cold for Jamie, but if Jamie wants to ride his motorcycle to my house, we could put his motorcycle behind us. I don't care. He's got a CBX. Am I right, Jamie? CBX 500? Am I know it's 500. Is CBX? I could be wrong. Anyway, let's see. Ba, ba, ba. They make a special plate for all the typical restaurants. I did diamond plate. Yeah, I know, Jimmy. I'm trying to fix my rust spots instead of cover them up with diamond plate. But I mean, that'd be all right. All right. So David said it's fine if I call him Chip. So David Lucky, when I knew him, was Chip Lucky, and he'll always be Chip Lucky to me. So sorry. Rankin, kind of surprised you don't have a van. Well, I had a van in high school. I don't have a van anymore, Actually, that van served me very well. That hauled drums around all through college and was really good. And then I just fell in love with Jeeps. And after that, I had Jeeps and motorcycles and everything else, Let's see here. Zach, blah, blah, blah. Zach, the problem with Zach, so it says here on the screen, if you don't, I think it's over here. Zach, the Pickle King, he's a good friend of mine, and we brew beer together. But if you don't know Zach, know Zach, Prozac. Wait, no. Anyway, if you don't know Zach, Rankin does have a van with no windows and a sign that says free candy on it. All right. So there we go. Jamie, yes, CBX 500X. Yeah, that's what I was missing, the 500X. So it's made for, hey, Bobby's on, Dr. Bobby. What's up, Dr. Bobby? This isn't your prescribed remedy, but it has a little bit of the elixir in it, not much. It's hot tea with a little bit of the Tennessee Gentleman's whiskey. Yeah. Funny, Zach, Eric says. Amanda, sorry, I'll take his phone away. You know what? Nope, it's fine. That's the cool part about Friday Night Live. Anything goes. That's what I like, right? So, hey, Zach, do you want to come up here and be on the weekend show? Let's see if Zach will do it, if he'll commit. I've got Southwest miles. I'll fly you up here. I might even fly man. Actually, I'd probably fly to Amanda first and then just let you come up. Because Zach, actually, I make fun of Zach, but let me tell you what, Zach is the first guy that helped me brew beer when I got into beer brewing, and was a super good friend. And as much as a goofball as he is, he's actually a effing great musician. He's a phenomenal guitar player. And had I not moved back to Nashville, we would have had a band together. And so I would love him to come up and be on the show, because man, you talk about a loose cannon, but a smart, brilliant loose cannon. He plays like he's not, but he is. I know him very well. And he's super smart, and he's a great musician, and we do music together, and we might even play on the show when he comes here, because that would be kind of fun if he played guitar and I'd do some like hand drums or something. Because we actually have enough good mics that I think we could actually make it sound good, as long as my voice sounds. Does my voice sound relatively, just have some low end to it? I'm hoping it's not too high endy, because if we could actually do something that sounded good, then yeah, we could play some stuff online. So that would be cool. So Zach, if you want to do it, buddy, you tell me when, and we'll fly you up here, and we'll from Danville, Virginia, ladies and gentlemen, where I used to live for 2 years, which was it had some heartbreak for me, and it had some super awesomeness for me. I met some amazing people who I love very dearly and would not trade the world for. And there's a few people I left behind that don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you, if you know what I'm saying. And Jack says those mics are awesome. Okay, good. Bobby says Jack Daniels fireworks well too. All right. So technically, I'm not Kevin. Hey, you mentioned that you come to VA each year for Brewfest. It's down. That's down around Danville. Yes, it is, Kevin P. Danville is where I was. One of my Air Force, Eric says one of my Air Force roommates lives in Danville. Who's your roommate? Some of my buddies may know him because they all live in Danville and have businesses there. And I was just there for Brewfest. And Zach and I drank beer and threw axes at a wall. I know it sounds extremely dangerous, but I was actually pretty good at it. I didn't win, and I'm kind of upset about that. But next year, rematch, and I will kick your butt, Zach. So anyway, who else is in here? Man, it's great. Actually, we're getting some people kind of rotating through, so it's kind of fun. Boom, boom, boom. I'm trying to figure out who. So, Eric, who's your roommate? What's his name? And we'll see. Again, did anybody say? Can you see what's the posts on the side here? Can y'all see the comments? You have to let me know because I have no idea if y'all can see the comments up and down the side of the page. Oh, okay. So Kevin says you can. All right, cool. Eric says Denver D. Jill. He's a nurse and sorry. Bobby says yes. Oh, he's an anesthesiologist. All right. I can't read. I'm sorry. Wait, hold on. This will make y'all laugh. Where are mine? I don't think my readers are in here, but if you saw them, you'd laugh your butt off. Yeah. So so all right, cool. So y'all can see this live chat. So hold on, all right, you got to forgive me, guys. I'm trying to get to he puts people to sleep, Eric says. So I'm trying to get through this so I can get this thing happening and make sure it happens festively. So I'm just going to type in something here for you guys. And I just want to make sure y'all can see it. And it says, hello, friends. Yes, y'all can see that. Great. All right, cool. This part of it, this is actually kind of why I started the channel, because I kind of wanted this thing to happen on a Friday night or whatever. And we can do, y'all tell me what time would be a good time to do Friday nights, because that way I can kind of make it available to whoever. The weird part is 2 weeks ago, I had 470 subscribers and now I have like 720 plus. So I'm hoping to get up to 1,000 subscribers, to the point where at some point I can monetize this channel and it'll allow me to stream from my phone where I can do stuff. But right now I'm kind of strapped to having a computer in front of me to do it. So Eric says 7 is great for us old folks. The Brew Festival up near me is a bourbon and brew fest. All right, cool. So if 7 works, we'll keep doing 7. If I get a consensus that we need to go later, earlier, I don't want to do earlier, because on Friday I kind of want to get home and just chill out, take a shower, do all that kind of stuff, and then hopefully pop on here and goof off with you guys. So anybody watch the Grammys? Because I didn't. Oh wait, we got a new subscriber just popped in. Jennifer G subscribed to you. All right, well, come on in, Jennifer G. I don't know who you are, but welcome to the channel. I didn't watch it for the same reason that I did not watch, or the same reason I don't watch any music award show. I think they're kind of goofy, to be honest with you. I watched a Pearl Jam. I think it's a Pearl Jam documentary, and they're like, "Hey, yeah, haven't you won like 5 or 10 Grammys?" And he's like, "Yeah, they're over there in a cardboard box if you want some of them." And that's kind of the way I feel. I just feel like awards are stupid. They're just. I mean, the fact that you can create a whole company called the like American Music Awards, and it's a company that employs hundreds of people for an award show that happens one time a year so that you can have people judge whether music is good or not. It's stupid to me. Sorry. Um, you're right, Dan Gregory. I should do a call-in show. Um, that would actually be actually, I mean, I could. Like, I had to figure out how I could get some multiple lines here at the house. Do they make landlines anymore? Um, but I hate award shows because I think it's just garbage. I think I think certain amount of people, I mean, you have to realize that you have a certain amount of people that are judging music for 350 plus million people. You got a few people that are like, yeah, this record's amazing. And it's like, um, no, that record sucks and it's terrible, but you like it because of this reason, so let's give it an award. And then record labels, I'm sorry, payola still exists. They pay money and get people elected. All right, hold on, I got comments coming in. Sorry. Billie Eilish is my mom. No, I've met your mom, Zach, and your mom is cooler than her. Sorry. She puts up with you. Let's see. Yeah, exactly, Eric. They have to pat themselves on their back. Kevin says, agree. Jamie says, yeah, I'm going to show it because this is true. Ricky Gervais is my hero, and he tells the beautiful people to fuck off. And I love that when that show came up, and he basically said, come up, get your award, thank your producer, whatever, and fuck off. Please don't tell us about the world and the environment around us, because you're all millionaires and you want to tell us about how the world works, yet you're millionaires who came here in a gigantic limousine, and you want to tell us about how we should all drive Priuses and all that stuff. So again, I'm a musician. Part of the reason I have moved out of being a professional musician is I got tired of musicians making decisions for my life. So lead singers and heads of bands, deciding that something went against their whatever. And it's like, look, dude, I'm here to make money and I love playing music, but at the end of the day, your environmental thing can't control how I make money. Right. And it's just true. Like you have a group of people who don't live in real society. I mean, so for instance, I would never say names, but I was at a session one day and this guy kept complaining, and he's like, yeah, man, tomorrow I got to go play 2 sessions and I got to it's like, yeah, I mean, Cartage will be there to load my stuff at noon, and then they'll load my stuff and load it in at 2 over at this studio. I was like, really? Cause I got to go like put a toilet in somebody's house, and then I got to jack up their foundation, and then I'll be playing the Grand Ole Opry tomorrow night. Right. So you're so Nashville. If you're playing with a Grammy award winning artist, you're playing drums one night and you're jacking up somebody's foundation the next night, and you're changing somebody's toilet the next night. Right. Renaissance man, baby. Well rounded. So I just got tired of the bullshit of people. Oh, touring is so hard. It's so awful. I'm like, yeah, it's really hard to ride around in a $1 million Prevost bus and eat catered food all day and have everybody kiss your butt. Sorry, guys. It's not that tough. It's fun. I will agree with you. I loved it through my 18 through 35 years of doing it. It was great. I loved it. It was super fun. It's not hard. It's fun. You're getting paid to do what you want to do. You're playing at the Grand Ole Opry. You're playing in all these arenas. I mean, I've played Bridgestone. I've played Titan Stadium. I've played the biggest arenas opening for Alan Jackson, Vince Gill, blah, 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 blah. It's not hard. It's not hard. It's not like you're like, hey, I got to go dig a ditch. No, it's like they put lights on you and it's fun and it's exciting and people come to see you. It's great. Stop complaining. It's not hard. This concludes Ranko's rant. Sorry. Anyway, Eric Clannon, preach. Talk a bit about Tabasco. Well, it says Tobacco Cat, but I know what you mean, buddy. Tabasco Cat for a sec. Question: why did you quit the gig if it was making bank? You know what? Tabasco Cat was a super fun gig, man. I love that gig, and it was great guys that I was working with. You know what? Everything's about life. It was a time in life, man, where we were killing it on Lower Broad. We had a lot of people, man. We had a lot of people that followed us, and it was a fun thing. You know, it was just one of those things that kind of ran its course. There's no hard feelings between. Obviously, Warren was on the show. There's no hard feelings, and Ronnie and I are still great friends, and I've played with his band, Hillbilly Casino, before filling in for their drummer at the Opryland Hotel for the Christmas show. So there's no hard feelings. That was just one of those things. It just kind of ran its course, man. It was like, and the weird part, the funny part, while we were in Tabasco Cat, I lived in a house here, and Warren literally bought the house next door to me. We lived in next door to each other. So it wasn't like we hated each other. We loved each other. It just ran its course. It just it's like a relationship or anything else. It just, after a while, it's not there, and other people want to do other things. Kevin Matriniak, can't wait to get the CD. I'm going to mail you one. Anybody else who actually on here wants a CD, please let me know. I've got plenty of them here. You just need to PM me your address, and I will happily send you a Tabasco Cat CD. Let's see. The girls say hi, Uncle Ranko. What's up, girls? Dan, I feel bad, buddy. I haven't seen your kids, man, in forever, and they're beautiful kids, and I love them. And Uncle Ranko needs to come see you. Sorry, girls. Please forgive me. I'll come see you soon. All right. You know, the thing about the music industry, I think the thing that made me well-rounded in the music industry is that, like, Dan Gregory, who's on here, Dan and I worked in a cabinet shop. And I worked, dude, I worked my ass off. I want to be honest with you. And I was unloading trucks, building countertops, whatever. And I would do that from 6 o'clock in the morning until 4 or 5 at night. And then I would go sleep in our Tabasco Cat Winnebago out back of the shop for a few hours. And then I would go down to Lower Broad because I lived in Murfreesboro. So to drive back to Murfreesboro was an hour and a half, 30 minutes, an hour in traffic. So it's basically an hour back and forth. And then, so it was easier for me to stay in the Winnebago and then get up and go play from 10 to 2 down on Lower Broad. And then when you get done, you load your stuff up. It's 3:30, 4 o'clock. I got to be at work at 6. A lot of times I just drive back to the Winnebago behind the shop and sleep there. So that was a rough period. So, it was good for me. And then when I became a professional drummer, where like actually people set my drums up and loaded them out, and all I literally did was walk out and hold on, here we go. Dun, dun, dun. Let's get here. So I'd be like, walk out and be like, "What's up, ladies and gentlemen?" Right. So then that was cool. Right. But all the years before that, I was too tired to do this because I was loading all my stuff. And, you know, I did that for many, many years, and I loved it. And I would never trade it for the world, because I got to play with a bunch of different Grammy award-winning artists and different country people and rock and roll people and all of them. And it was super fun and I loved it. I wouldn't do it today. I'm a different person. Um, I think the music industry is a young man's game. Now, there's still people that I would love to play with and I would enjoy playing with them, but I don't long for it. And so that's the part. Like, I know people who just pine, like they pine to do that. Like, I don't, that's not like I've done it and it's like I've reached that level and I'm like, I'm good. I'm cool. I'm good. If I don't play again, that's fine. I've played the Grand Ole Opry and the Ryman over 100 times in my life. So that's enough. Like I'm I'm good. There's people that give their leg to play it once, right? So I'm cool to back out and move on. That's fine. I'm sorry. I'm sometimes I ramble. I can't help it. It's just who I am. Um, Let's see. Mail me one out. I know you mentioned travel and complaining, but do you really miss it? I actually had Eric said, no, I really don't miss it. The only thing I miss doing is I have a buddy named TJ, Michael Franklin, and then Matt Spiker, who is a good friend of mine. We did an album for TJ, and we had a band called James the Old Salt, which you can look up on Facebook. And we recorded a record, and it's phenomenal. And the reason it's phenomenal is because we weren't under pressure to make the record. We were just there to create. And oh my God, that was so much fun. It was like, hey, Rankin, just do this, right? So we would get to something and I'm like, well, what do you mean? What's the feel? And he would say, well, I don't know, like just kind of like this part's crazy or this part's mellow. And so I'm like, all right, this part we're gonna do play like the Spin Doctors. And so the guys in the band, bass player Michael Franklin would know what that meant. Matt knew what that meant. Boom, switch into the Spin Doctors. And then there might be another one's like more Dave Matthews Band or more of this, whatever. But those kind of things are great. The problem you get into with, trust me, I'm not knocking anybody. Thank the Lord I've gotten to play with all the people I've gotten to play with. So please don't ever think that I am like regretful for the things I've done because I'm not. Every opportunity I've been given, I'm thankful for, and I've worked my ass off to get there. I just grew to a point where I was like, it's just not what I want to do, right? I want to be home at night with my girlfriend. I want to raise bees in Daisy's garden. I want to grow a garden. I want to grow my hops. I want to do those kind of things. It's not that I hate music. I think the problem is a lot of people associate their life with what they do. Okay. And this is a huge problem for me is please don't associate me as a drummer. I'm not a drummer. I'm a drummer. I'm a welder. I'm a beekeeper. I'm a motorcycle rebuilder. I fly remote control planes. I brew beer, smoke pipes. Let me look around the room, see the other stuff. I mean, that is not, those collections of things are not who I am. I am a person. And those are the things that I like to do. As I said in one of my other podcasts, when I die, the only thing I want people to remember about me is I like that guy. He made my life better when he was in it. And when he walked into a room, I was glad to see him. That's all I care about. I mean, I'm being honest with you. Whoever is on this list, I love every one of you. I don't give a shit how much money you make. I don't care anything about that. If you're a friend to me, I'm a friend to you and I love you. And that's all that matters to me. There's a lot of people in life that get really caught up in a lot of materialistic kind of things. And let me tell you, I went and did missionary work over in Romania in 96. Yeah, 94, 90, 96. I did mission work in Romania. Well, that government got overthrown, I believe, in 92. I may be wrong. There were still bullet holes everywhere. And I'm with all these Romanian kids, and they're the happiest kids I've ever met. And I'm like, why are you happy? What do you have to be happy about? And so I talked to the guy who was in head of the place we were visiting, and it was a group called Jesus Hope of Romania. And I said, why are they so happy? They have nothing. And he said, well, Rankin, here's what you don't understand. If you would have shown up here in the winter time, we have to go rescue these kids out of the sewer, and they're covered in shit up to their shoulders so that they can stay warm. Right? So that was a point in my life where I said, you know what? My life will never be that bad. So I have a little plaque in my kitchen, and I would go get it right now if it wouldn't bore you to death. But there is a dry erase marker thing on my kitchen cabinet that says, have a good attitude every day, because it can always, underlined, be worse. You could be a kid sitting in your neck up to shit trying to stay warm, and your parents are dead. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to bring this thing down. I'm trying to put it in perspective. So as a newly married man in my first marriage, I went and I saw these kids who were so happy for what they had, and they would borrow each other's shoes to run 2 miles down the street to get us bread for lunch. And I'm like, this is insane. Like, it changed me forever. Like a switch went, and I just went, nope, sorry. The stuff we care about, stupid. And so that's why I always say, just be happy where you are. Be happy with the things you have. Here, let me get a pipe cleaner. It's a great way to. So if you put a stick on your head and you hang something out here, right? And it's longer than your arm, and you keep chasing it all day, you're never going to catch it. You're never going to get closer to it, right? So that's what we all there's this carrot on a stick that's 10 feet in front of us, but it's attached to us, and we're trying to just be happy with who you are. Figure out a way to be happy with you, okay? When I found out about kids whose parents had been killed by the secret police, and they go hide in the sewers so they don't freeze to death, I thought, my life will never be that bad. And then that night, coming back from, we were coming from Timișoara, Romania, and we had to go back to Budapest, Hungary to fly out. So it was me, at the time, my wife, our driver, and then we had 4 or 5 other women with us. Sorry, I'm not trying to hold on. I'm not trying to ramp this on. I kind of want y'all to know a little backstory. And if you get bored, just say, shut up, dude. So we were coming back from Romania, and it's me, my wife, and I think we had 4 other women, and then the rest of my construction crew had to stay behind, but I had to go back to the United States to get back on my crew. And we got stopped in Turkey at 3:00 in the morning on the side of the road. And now I'm talking, there's no lights. There's no street lights. We're on a gravel road in an old tiny minivan, and we get stopped by the police, and they have machine guns. I am very versed in guns. I have guns. I have lots of guns. And so I was like, oh, it's not good. So they come and they stop us, and they make us all get out of the car, and they make all the females get out of the car, and they line us up all on the side of the road. And there's a wheat field on this side, and there's a wheat field on this side. And for about 4 miles this way, there's nothing. For about 4 miles that way, there's nothing. No street lights. Can't see anything but their flashlights. And so I'm standing there and I'm just praying. I'm praying to God. I'm like, this is not how I want to go out. Just not. I, I hope this isn't my day. and so the two police officers, they're drunk, and so they're talking kind of back and forth to the ladies that are with us, and they talk to our driver a little bit, who speaks a little bit of the language they speak, and they're going to look inside our van. So they go in our van, they open all our luggage, and I mean, they're rifling through everything we have, which I brought. They basically told me, don't bring anything you don't want stolen. So I was, but it was more of a life and death situation at this point. And so at one point, the driver leans over to me, and it's 3:00 in the morning or so in pitch black dark. And he says, if I get on that guy, you have to get that guy. And I'm like, all right, fair enough. So at one point we're thinking, well, at this point, like, I'm going to have to jump on this dude and this guy, because otherwise they're going to rape all these girls, shoot them and kill them and whatever. So they look through all our luggage at some point, and they kind of look at me, they look at him, and I don't know if they sobered up or what happened. But after 2.5 hours of standing on the side of the road in pitch black dark, they hand us our passports back and they let us go about our way. And I've never, after that day, I just like, you know what? When I get in the USA, just, you know what? If you don't travel outside the United States and you don't live, you have no idea what you're talking about. So please don't bitch about the rest of the world or like whatever. Go to other countries where, like, you think it's invasive here when you leave on a plane to go. Like, when I go see my buddy Zach, I get on the plane. They're like, you got to put your thing through the metal detector. Please take your shoes off and step into the thing. Yeah. In Romania, they point an AK-47 in your face, and you put your bag on the tarmac, and they open it up, and they take the tip of their gun, and they spill all your crap out on the ground. They're like, pack your bag. And you're like, or you could just keep it. That's cool, whatever. So you pack your bag and get on the plane, right? Be happy with it. You have, sorry, I have to read some comments. Sorry for the rambling. What time is it? Hey, we've been going for 57 minutes. Good Lord. I thought this thing wouldn't last 10 minutes. Let's see what we got. I got it. Dan says, great show. I got to go. I'll tune in next time. Come on, dude. It's like, what time is it? Holy crap. Ladies and gentlemen, Dan Gregory, old man. Dude, it's bad. 7:58. All right. Kevin says, what was that band? Please chime in again what you're talking about. Sorry. Jack of all trades, master of none. Bobby. Kevin says, missionary work, huh? Never heard of that. Well, now you have. No, Eric says, Rankin, what you're doing now is another example of what we all have interest in. We're all interested. Eric, I'm glad. Thank you, buddy, for this, man. It's been in my hand the whole show. I'm sorry. Thank you for this gift. I really appreciate it. It's awesome. And Chip says, Ranko, you have not changed in the 40 plus years I have known you. Great person then, a great person now. Just older. I am older, buddy. I had to dye my beard so I could buy beer at the store. You know what, guys? I've certainly enjoyed this, and it's been a lot of fun. So let me know if you guys want to do this on Friday nights, if this will be a fun thing for you guys to do. I would love to do it, and I think it would be an enjoyable time, and we can all catch up. And in the meantime, I would love for you guys The band you made a record with, do like Spin Doctors. Want to look it up? Oh yeah. Jamie, I'm not. Y'all read the comments on the side. I'm not even going to repeat that. Um, Spin Doctors, definitely, Kevin. If you don't know who the Spin Doctors are, holy crap, look them up. They're amazing. They're amazing. You will love them. And actually, to be honest with you, until I get up to 1,000 subscribers, I can actually play music on here and not get demonetized because I'm not getting monetized right now. So, what we might do is I may play some music on here just to mess with people. In the meantime, and Eric says, "Love you, brother. Great job." Well, guys, I love you too, and I hope you've had a good night. It is, what time is it? It's got to be 8 o'clock, somewhere around there. 8:01. All right, so we've been on here for an hour, so that's awesome. So let me know if you would prefer this to be at 7, because the other option is we do it later. Because here's the thing, I don't know who all has families and who has kids and all that kind of stuff. So I don't know what's better. Like if you'd rather just put your kids to bed, put on a set of headphones, and just rap and BS at this time of night, or if you'd rather do it later in night, maybe when you had a adult beverage. But let me know, and I'm happy to read the comments, and we'll go from there. But I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in, and it's been fun. Have a good night, and I will see you guys on Monday with the Ranko Show. Even if I don't feel, I'm still a little funky. I'll be honest with you. My throat's kind of funky, but Amanda, great to see you too, sweetheart. I love you. We will see you Monday morning, and I love you, and we'll see you soon. And as my pops used to always say, I have to end it this way: can't soar with the eagles if you hang out with turkeys. Good night, everybody.